You're probably wondering, is one of the greatest COD Zombies maps of all time, der Eisendrache, actually based on a real-life place? Yeah, it kinda is. Welcome to Hohenwerfen Castle, a 900-year-old medieval castle located in Austria. It's 26 miles south of the city Salzburg. And yeah, this is it. This is the real castle that the Eisendrache is based on. Just like Mob of the Dead is based on Alcatraz, they used this castle and they took lots of inspirations. Unlike Mob, which is very similar to the real place, Burg Hohenwerfen only has some similarities to the Eisendrache. Some places are very alike and others are completely different to the map. Without further ado, let's compare. And there it is, Burg Hohenwerfen. This is literally the Eisendrache. In-game you can't really go that far out of map before it starts to glitch out, but this is how it looks like in comparison. First thing you can notice is the gondola is completely missing. Because the gondola is on the completely other side, and it's not a gondola, it is a lift that brings you up to the castle. As I stepped off the lift, going up the stairs, I was full of excitement. I was finally in the main courtyard, standing right in front of the iconic clock tower. This courtyard is special. So many iconic things happened here. So many legendary memories were born. I also want to mention the well, which is a shortcut you can take from the undercroft up to the main courtyard. And look at that, the well is actually real. I was geeking out so hard I had to take a picture next to it. But just like with the gondola, the entire church or mission control area is missing. This concludes the main courtyard. We will now be heading down the stairs. Next up, lower courtyard. Getting there is really weird in the real place. We will be heading down the stairs, which are connected with the courtyard. After the gate, there is a path to the left, which leads to an exhibit which doesn't exist in the game. But there's another path to the left you can take that leads you to the living quarters. As you can also notice, the bridge is completely missing. As you can see me in the video pointing to the door over there, this is the place where the landing pad would be. Man, the lower courtyard shocked me the most. There's the first dragon head which you need to feed. There's also a box spot. And let's not forget the door that leads you down to the undercroft. But yeah, as you can see, the place is really small compared to the map. And it's also much more steep. As well as the street leading down being really long. It's not in the game. In the game, this would be the place where the gate is, with double tap on the left, but it's all much more further down. But this is where it gets interesting. There's nothing down here that's in the map. The entire street is missing, leading to spawn. But what's there instead is the out-of-map courtyard, which can be seen behind Mule Cake. But which is on a completely other side. The out-of-map courtyard is literally where spawn would be. So in real life, the out-of-map courtyard is connected with the lower courtyard. And while we were at the out-of-map courtyard, I couldn't really record too much because there was a falconry flight show going on right now. It was pretty sweet. But as sad as it sounds, this is already it. Those are the only locations that can be seen in the game and in the real castle. Everything else was made up by Treyarch. Before I had to leave the castle, I needed to do one more thing. I've had this monkey bomb keychain for a while now, probably like 5 years. And I think it was the perfect place to leave it. I'm hoping someone saw it later and understood what it's referencing. As I waved goodbye to the monkey bomb, I went back up the stairs, back to the main courtyard, did some more recordings with my Steam Deck, and I also went into the souvenir shop, which was right where the clock tower is, and got myself a nice little piece. As I went back down with the lift, I couldn't really contemplate what happened right now. Thinking back, this entire trip felt like a dream. It didn't even feel real. But I was so happy this trip happened. This was literally a dream come true. Not just my dream, probably everyone else in the community as well. Skipping forward 5 days, when I got home, I was super happy to unpack this piece and just place it right next to my collection. And placing this beautiful thing down felt like the completion of the trip, which I will probably never forget in my life. Having played this map so many times in my life for so many years, I gotta say it's probably my favorite map now. Especially because I finally visited it. It bumped it up to the #1 spot for me. Question is it worth traveling here? 100%. The landscape in this area alone is another story. Austria has some of the most beautiful mountains I've ever seen in my life. And seeing this castle from afar was absolutely stunning. If you made it to the end of the video, please leave a like in the comments, it would make my day. And I hope I've given you more insight on this place, because there haven't been many videos on YouTube about this. Thank you so much, and have a good day.